Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8, 12, 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. 3rd boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Whoa, worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all their children, all of their names, and every handout in every town. If we're locked, it ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8 by 12, 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes.
Hello, everyone. Who doesn't enjoy a good Roger Miller song? Everybody can hear me, right? Everybody can hear the song. Oh my God, it's going so well so far. It's 2 minutes in. Hello, everyone. 2 minutes. Name a country song about Maine. Okay, how many country songs are about Maine? Oh my God, I'm like, I'm having like an anxiety attack right now. It's like, it's like I've never done this before. Can you hear me? Okay, let's say hi real quick. I'm not going through everybody's names. Hello, everyone. So, you thought it was Cyber Squeak? We never wanted to be a pot. So, yeah, the tractor pick. Thank you, Mom N, for bringing that up. As promised. Let me figure it. Hold on. You ready for some amazing pictures? Oh, you Bapstby, you asshole. There. I'll even, like, block the chat for just a moment so everybody can gaze upon. Flurs. 1 year without you. I'm really fucked up. Me too, Mason. Hi, Poke Porky. Why are you insulted? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh my God. I keep looking at the picture. The Back to the Future pic. You'd probably do Ralph Kitty. Yeah, Roy's like fucking cool. Roy's just like, he knows what he's about. He's like, you know what? Sometime in the future, I'm going to have a camper and I'm going to just lay broads all day long. Drink Natty Daddy. Holy shit. So, Roy's such a Chad. Look who came crawling back. I know, you know what? Hi, Tiffany. Roy got laid right after this picture was taken. Yeah, Dale looks so thrilled. He's like, look at these fucking losers I'm settled with. I know, like Lauren Armstrong, and it's sort of like starring, Roy, Paul, Ralph, and Dale. Special guest appearance by Lauren Armstrong. Lauren, stood there and looked like he was, mentally challenged or something. I shouldn't say that, because that's an insult to mentally challenged people. I'm very sorry, any mentally challenged people that may be listening, including myself. So, I just thought, since I fucked up so badly last time, with the emails, we just start over. Can we just start over, guys? Can we just start over? It's like Roy is Dally from The Outsiders. The photo was taken by Tammy Lockhart, Duchess. Hey, Kat G, how you doing, honey? Yeah, we found something Lauren is good at. Pulling a tractor. I know, Lee Warren. That's not a word people can use anymore, I guess. I've become like one of those old people who's like, I didn't know I couldn't say that word too. No, I'm just kidding. So I thought we'd just do the emails from the beginning, if everybody's okay with that. And I appreciate your patience with me. I'm really rusty and I'm really nervous. No, I'm anxious. I'm legitimately anxious right now. Oh no, where's Wildo? Lauren's always pulling something. So, without too much further ado, I'm going to put this away so y'all can enjoy the picture. Because I like this so much. Cuddle up with Lauren. I just wish there were, and listen, I'm not critiquing the picture. But I wish there were a few Beanie Babies in there. Just saying. All right. Give me 1 second. You should be able to hear them. All credit to Blue Boy for the emails. And thank you, Rebjorne, for allowing me to host. And now, let's start. Is that it's a young Justin Timberlake.
Hello. I was asked by an old friend to email you about some sort of an apology.
How do I know it's real?
I'm sorry, I have to stop already. Let me acknowledge something. This was kind of selfish of me because I enjoy Patrick's Lauren so much. It's like this. It's like all great impressions. It's not, you don't sound exactly like the guy, but you have the essence of the guy. You want more ado, Iggy? Yeah, well, I don't know what it is. It's just, it captures like that Homer Simpson quality about Lauren, except, Homer Simpson isn't a fucking child molester. Anyway.
Really you. I have an idea if you don't mind doing it to prove you're really Casey Morrow.
Hi, Zachy.
And I apologize for having to be this way, but I have to use caution because of the people on the internet.
It's just so stupid. His voice is so great. It's just so dumb. The last thing I would want to do is interact with anyone that had something to do with what was probably the worst day of his life. Hi, Jim Beam. Thank you, precious. I feel like my mouth's really dry. I'm sorry. I don't get paid to do this, Yeah, he never breaks Allison Marie Armstrong. It's just so fantastic. The fact that he is, and it gets worse. I'm sure everybody's heard these, but it just gets so much worse.
Can you show me your photo ID?
I'm sorry, Zachy. Let me make myself invisible to everyone but you.
Just cover up the info you don't want me to see. I just need to see your photo, your name, and your birth date. Thank you for verifying that it's really you. I've been fooled by others before that I pretended to be you. I wanted to apologize for meeting me at the lowest point of my life. And also...
I'm sorry, I want to point out the first interaction with Lauren and Casey. Lauren's like making a demand. Like, I know this doesn't have to be said, but if this were a real, actual woman, it would be like, yeah, no thanks.
So for any harassment that you receive from this odd community of people that for some unknown reason to me are obsessed with me. It really puts forth their intelligence level. Also,
yeah, our intelligence level.
thank you for trusting me enough to email me and giving me the opportunity to apologize to you.
You know what? That means they've just already moved to the next level. Thank you for trusting me. He's got her chast. It's just so stupid. And I love how this is all played by Casey. I'm doing like air quotes like you can fucking see me.
I'm not sure what you are talking about. When did we meet? Did we go on a date or something? I'm very confused why you are apologizing. I've never been harassed about anything.
You're old.
It's just so... I'm sorry. I said this last time. When he read, did we go on a date? He probably got like a semi-boner. He was like, oh, that means we're almost working towards being in a relationship.
My friend is Chris Hansen, Reed. He didn't tell you who I am?
I thought Chris had another job lined up for me. I didn't receive details.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, Chris, you really fucking let me down. Your quote-unquote old friend is Chris Hansen, right? He didn't tell you who I am? Like, he just imagines... I would love to see what fucking carnival is going on in that fucking skull of his. He just imagines, like, Chris Hansen and Casey Morrow and all these other people. They just hang out all the time because they're from the TV. He got half hard. I put my trust in you. Wow. I would actually pay good money to spend a day just as a observer, like on Star Trek, where they have the little hidden observation post where they're watching the fucking nerd, just like a Lorne blind, where I could sit on there and just watch.
I'm at work now. Can I email you a little more later? Yeah, okay. I'm done work now and I'm home. This makes me feel very awkward. Where Chris didn't tell you who I am. He contacted me to try and get an interview with me. If you don't want to talk to me after I tell you who I am, then I understand. I am Lorne Armstrong.
Bum, bum, bum! Fucking douchebag. Isn't it fucking stupid? It's so... I feel very awkward. Then why are you continuing the conversation, Bud AZ? Which is, I will admit, for Lorne, that's kind of clever. Fuck you. So stupid. It's like, hey, how was Sundays with Cawd? It was 2 hours of Bapstby saying, this is stupid. Yeah, I'm very awkward. Anyway. And let's see what Casey has in response to that. Oops.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with that name.
Dummy. It feels very odd here. I'm not familiar with that name. Who the fuck are you? Weirdo. So this is 1018.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Egbert donated
Thank you,
$3.
Egbert.
Welcome back, Babst.
Thank you. Egbert. I may never change that sound. It's my favorite. Okay.
Really?
Patrick, I love you so fucking much, dude. I really do. I'm sorry. That's so dumb. What's making you so alert? All right, one of those words.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. Let me refresh your memory. Lol. 2007, To Catch a Predator. The last show they ever did in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I was on that show. Because of that show, some ignorant people came up with the Church of Cawd. And it's all about me. And many thousands of people that are obsessed with me.
God.
Some good, some bad.
It's
Make
just so
retarded
ridiculous. I mean, look. Here would be the easy answer. I was on To Catch a Predator in Bowling Green. I'm really embarrassed. I'm ashamed of myself. But instead it's like, picture it. 2007. The quaint villa of Bowling Green. Yeah. I fell in love online. And they tricked me into going to the house when I didn't want to. They removed all the exits except that one. Come on. It goes on and on and on.
It was about me, and I have these chat rooms that revolve around me.
Yeah, chat ROMs.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Voice donated $3. She didn't start off pooping her pants.
She didn't start off pooping her pants. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm sorry.
I have a YouTube channel that I haven't been on in years because probation put a restriction that I cannot be on social media because of the attention surrounding me.
All right. False. 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 I cannot be on social media because the attention surrounding me. Lauren just doesn't get it. I think he really believes that. I think he really believes that he can't be on the internet because the whole internet is talking about him and they're protecting him. You're protecting him. It's just, Jesus. It's like a maraca. You know, if he shakes his head, it's going to go because there's nothing in there.
I'm quite positive
Hi, honey.
if you look on my channel, you'll remember me. The whole thing with the Church of Cawd is strange and messed up. People that have no life. Chris knows of it quite well. They've talked about him in there many times and made videos depicting him. People are always trying to find a way to get a hold of me and find things about me even 14 years later. It's very disturbing. Anyway, if you go on my YouTube channel, I'm sure you'll recognize me.
Fucking moron.
At least I think you will.
The worst thing you could do, the fucking worst thing you could do, is suggest, if you're Lauren Armstrong, if you suggest to anyone to go to YouTube and put in the name Lauren Armstrong, that is the worst thing that you could possibly do. I don't know if he thinks because that's his name, his channel will come up first. It wouldn't surprise me. He doesn't understand how anything works. Yeah, Lauren plugging his YouTube channel. Him thinking he has, thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars in YouTube money that he just can't get to. Let me tell you something, Lauren. What is this, my 4th year on YouTube? I'm going to let everybody in on a secret. Through the, YouTube partner program or whatever the fuck it's called, I've made $26, okay? Hey, Lauren, you don't have thousands of dollars. And I'm not complaining about it. I think it's funny. It's like, it just sits there because you can't take it out until you have, $100 or something. I don't even care, but it's like, Lauren doesn't understand how anything works, yet he is going to explain it. He's going to suggest she go on YouTube to look up his YouTube channel. I think he believes she's going to put in Lauren Armstrong. His channel's going to come up and she's going to see him in his sleeveless shirt with, playing the guitar badly and be like, oh my God, I got a wet center.
I'm actually very surprised that you're not recognizing my name.
Oh yes, I remember you now.
I wanted to apologize to you for the way we met. I was at a very confused and low point in my life.
Yeah, Richard Roberts, I wish he'd have an interview with Chris too. And then I'd like to see because Lauren would get offended or angry. Let me back this up a little bit because it's just so it's so fucking ridiculous.
Apologize to you for the way we met. I was at a very confused
always
and low
confused.
point in my life, and I never had a record before that except a DUI, but I was barely over the legal limit. It has always bothered me that I never had a chance to apologize to you.
Sorry.
I also want to apologize if you
Like, just bring it all up. He must have, like, this... It's like, you know what? I'm just going to pull it off like a Band-Aid. I'm going to tell her all the horrible fucking things about me. And then she's going to kind of forget about it because I'm so fucking charming. She's going to fall in love with me. You know what? I don't think we're obsessed with Lauren. I think Lauren is obsessed with us.
Have you ever received any type of harassment from the idiots in that community of no goods that can't seem to live a life that doesn't revolve around me?
Yeah, right.
Their strange, obsessive behaviors baffles me.
Hey, Lauren, you're nothing more than a talking point. You're a coffee table book for us to all sit around as a conversation starter. That's all you are, Lauren. You're fun to make fun of and laugh at. But beyond that, I mean, we're not obsessed with you. We don't, like, want a lock of your hair or a toenail clipping. You're funny. Not in a good way. And sometimes in a good way. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah. A DUI Dukes of Hazzard style. Yes, Abram, this is type 5. Stupid.
Well, as I stated before, I haven't been harassed.
I'm happy to hear that. I was being told different, so I felt bad about it. Hi, Casey.
So it's the next day. I think Lauren was hoping that the Church of Cawd... Lauren is the one keeping Church of Cawd alive, by the way. There used to be, if I recall correctly, there was like a website, and, you know, Lauren was drawn in because he was told that people were on his side and trying to help him and shit. I mean, Lauren keeps Church of Cawd alive. It's... I don't even know. I don't know. He's giving me a slight headache. I'm sorry about that.
Yes, hello?
I'm not sure what the question mark is for. I was just being friendly, lol. Actually, now that I think about it,
You know what, Codfather? That's the perfect way. We are obsessed... The perfect way to put it. We are obsessed with Lauren the way people are obsessed with watching cyst-popping videos. We simply are so disgusted and intrigued we can't look away. Yeah, this guy claimed he was still in class because he was not a threat. ADD, I mean, I think he can make his beliefs fit any circumstances. That's Lauren's talent, his one and only quote-unquote talent.
May want to get your opinion on something if you don't mind giving it to me. I have to do a little more thinking.
It's the third day. Third day talking. He's going to bring up his relationship problems.
Thinking about it, though, because, well, it's not something that I've ever considered a normal subject for me, but it's something that's in my life now, and I find myself struggling with a way to deal with it. Basically, it's a sensitive subject is what I'm trying to say.
Lauren he's so clumsy. Like, Lauren is a manipulator, but he's not a very good one. And you're going to see, because we've all read his chat log, some of us several times.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
I'm sorry. Thank you,
Egbert donated $3. I'm probably the only weirdo
No, you're
that
not.
thinks Blue Boy's fake Casey voice sounds cute.
I have this vision and in my mind of what Blue Boy's Casey looks like, and it's not like Casey Morrow. I think it's very cute. He plays it very well, and that is the best compliment I could give. That initially I would have bought that was a woman.
All right, what's the subject?
Dating is the subject. First off, have you
First off, ugh.
ever dated someone that you didn't agree with their choice of career? And also, can we keep anything we talked about between us just you and I? People go nuts with gossip if they knew that you and
National
I was
Enquirer.
communicating with each other.
He just has this.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Braden donated $10. Can I get a Cartman impression, please? Do it for ours.
Thank you, Braden. I don't. There's a joke about that, I guess, that I don't understand, but, no, kitty, that's my papa. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Braden.
Maybe I should reword that. Have you ever dated someone that you had a hard time dealing with their choice of career? That might be a better way to ask that question.
I don't believe that I have.
I mean, okay, this is 10/20/21. Lauren, his whole reason for messaging Casey is to apologize. Mission accomplished. That's it. Yeah, I call it pulling a Casey. Casey's fucking adorable. That's it. You've done what you set out to do, Lauren. For once in your life, you started a project and you finished it. On webcam, Jamie! I love that. Sorry if I blew anybody's ears out. But every time I see that, so stupid.
Okay, let's do a hypothetical and say you have, lol.
Lol.
How do you think you would, thinking of the word I want to use. How do you think you would cope with it? This is something I'm struggling with right now.
Why in the fuck would you bring this? That would be like, let's say you're in a relationship right now with someone and you find out that your loved one is obsessed with a sex offender, or something that really, you know what? It's really going to put a strain on your relationship. This might be a deal breaker for you. Are you going to stop some fucking stranger in the street and say, you look like a nice person. Hey, can you give me some relationship advice? I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. He is so clumsy. He wants to bring up his relationship struggles and try to like pull her in because he has her trust, So there's step one. I'm surprised he hasn't brought up the dogs yet, but that's coming. I mean, it's so crazy to me that he would talk to somebody that he doesn't know like this. But of course, in Lauren's world, he knows her. I think one of the calls, I can't remember which one it was, but he says so condescendingly, when Casey says something to him like, you don't know me. And he says, Casey, are you forgetting that I sat across from you, 7 years ago or however long it was? I mean, and I'm thinking, he really thinks they know each other.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Your hair son's week donated $3. GB, will you be my precious fiancé? Num 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 num.
Your hair's on sweet. Thank you. I mean, even though I've been obsessed with Lauren this long, it still blows my mind. Just how strange he is, the way his mind works. Yeah, that was their first date, Cornville Three-Way.
Sorry, I'm not really sure. Meditation?
Yeah. I'm not sure if meditation will work with this one, lol. But it's worth a shot. I'll give that a try tonight before I go to bed.
Yeah, okay.
I know you're probably busy, so I don't want to hold you back from your activities. I have a bunch of things I need to do also before I get started on my new job tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Have a great day and be safe. P.S. I think it's cool that I'm talking to you. Rather unexpected and a little humorous, too, but really cool.
I'm sorry. I'm going to do that constantly, so just deal with it. Lauren all giddy like a schoolgirl. It's really cool. We're talking. Hi, Lulu Bob. I don't want to hold you back from your activities. Patrick makes me laugh.
I'm going to have to meditate twice as long as I plan to. She stresses me a read out.
Read out. Lauren meditating. I've tried to imagine that.
How come?
She doesn't make any sense. It's a very messed up situation. I don't think it's going to work out.
Hey, boo. Lauren's confusing meditation with masturbation. I got this nightly whiplash laugh. I'm sorry.
We've been on and off for 1.5 years, and nothing in her behavior has changed. I've kept a lot of hope for a long time, but she just keeps fighting me with global subjects that are a major problem. Anyway, Heard that you got married and had a baby. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Heard you got married and had a baby. Congratulations. Think I'll have a cigarette? Come on, repeat it with me. It's so stupid.
Know your girlfriend? Not sure why you're telling a stranger all of this. Where did you hear I was married with kids?
I don't, you know, and you asked how come, so I told you. And someone told me they saw some interview or something with you on YouTube. Apparently, by the response you gave me, the person that told me that was lying to me. People can be so disappointing at times.
That's probably what Mama Gwen said when Lauren was born. People can be so disappointing at times. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Would you like to say hello, Nicholas?
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Well, people shouldn't lie.
Yeah, where's Wildo? You're absolutely right. He thinks he's slick. He's trying to gauge her relationship status. That's a good point. I bet he hadn't heard that she had kids or a husband. He was just like, gonna throw it out there and see what she said. And then he was gonna say, you need to break up with that cocksucker, because I met you first. I met you first. You knew me. And then you met that cocksucker from the internet.
No kids or husband.
I'm sorry about that. It blows my mind the way people can lie about things for God knows what reason. Are you still dancing? I saw a video once of you dancing. Ugh. It was impressive.
Yeah, Lauren, the ultimate hypocrite. It blows my mind the way people can lie about things. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am.
I got a disturbing email.
Hi, Sean.
Someone told me they have detailed information to disclose to me and asked me to contact them. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Their behavior is disturbing.
I think this ends up to be like a scam or something. I would pay good money. Again. I love that Lauren falls for scams over and over again. He just doesn't understand how things work. His just like his emotional growth stopped at like age 12, his technological understanding stopped in 2006, 2007. Thus he still thinks everything's chat ROMs. And one that really irritates me when he says, did you see his cam? Did you have his cam on? And it's like, what are you fucking talking about, dude?
Wow.
Yeah, why are you saying this to a stranger? And then Lauren moves on to page 2, right, Jim Beam?
I replied to them with a question mark, because if I say it's too much to anyone, it ends up all over YouTube. I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
That's the other thing, like Lauren thinks he's so careful and so clever. Meanwhile, he's talking to Casey Morrow for the 18th time. I mean, the amazing thing about Lauren is he never gets, he's so boring. He's very boring. But it's the same act over and over again, and yet every time it seems new and fresh. He's very entertaining in that way. Even though he continues to do the same things over and over and over and over, it never gets boring. Standing there staring at each other.
Yes. Have you ever seen the chat rooms that people have made up revolved around me?
No, Lauren, and neither have you. You haven't seen that.
It's messed up. These people must seriously have no life to go to work, go home, and spend the rest of their day making videos about me and talking about me. It's very disturbing.
Every minute. I just sit there with, I have pictures of Lauren, from Tiger Beat. And, I used to have for, Duran Duran or whatever on my wall. Old bitch.
Good morning, Casey. Oh, whoops. I missed a letter when spelling your name. Guess I'm not awake enough yet. Let me try that again. Good morning, Casey.
Hello.
I got another email from that person last night. It's some scam thing. I can send it to you if you want to read it. I have something to show you.
Fuck would he think she wants to read it? Okay, now he's going to start sending her things for her to read and give him guidance and help. And next, then it's going to be pitches. Then it's going to be, monitor my bank account. And I'm pretty certain it all went that way because you hear Casey talking about his bank account. He's like a little child. I don't know why he would imagine that that's attractive to a woman. Believe me, the last thing a woman finds attractive is a man that wants some mommy. It's gross.
An example of how ignorant these people on the internet that are obsessed with me can be. Some are really decent, but some are just as numb as can be. You're quiet today.
Ricky Schroeder. I did have a little crush on Ricky Schroeder. Thank you, Stumble, Repent, Repeat. Now that's in my head. The reflex is
tried sending you a little video of one of my dogs earlier, but the file was too big to send. She was so cute. I thought you might like to see it.
Yeah,
anyway,
here we go.
Hope your day went well.
The dogs.
Hi, Casey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How many days? They started talking on 18th? 4 days to bring up the dogs. I'm really surprised.
Oh.
I am good. Did you have a good work day?
I didn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, how was your day off? For 3 days.
No answer. I love the occasional silence from Casey. It had to be... I got a lot of respect. I don't know if that's the right word. I mean, I definitely have a lot of respect for people who successfully or even unsuccessfully catfish Lauren. The part that it would just drive me insane, like the inane and unending texts and messages and, like, I'm putting on my boots, I'm going to work, honey, it's 1 a.m, good morning, beautiful, like, now I'm going to sing you a fucking song, now, hey, look at this is my floor mat, like, I would rather sit there and be screamed and yelled at than have to put up with that.
I told you forever, I meant forever with you.
Anal donated $5. It's been a while since I had this much fun listening to Lorne. Great to have you back, Baps.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wonder sometimes if I'm like Lorne, like just boringly entertaining.
I got along awesome. Then she had to pull some stupid shit tonight and screwed it all up. She frustrates the hell out of me. Are you dating anyone?
Yeah, hurry up. Send the cock pics, Lorne. Hurry up. Are you dating anyone? It's mind-boggling. The fact he would even think he has even a microscopic chance.
Good morning.
Why do you think it isn't going to work out? And no, I'm not.
Oh, now you're engaged. That's it. You fucked up now, Casey. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you're gonna get married.
I don't know. Sometimes she does things regardless of how I feel about them. We're really not even a couple right now, but we know we want to be.
We know we want to be. I want to point out something that might actually, I don't know, it makes me somewhat sad, even though he deserves it. Lorne is so friendless that the only one he has to talk to tell his relationship problems with his fake girlfriend is another fake person. That's... I mean, Lorne still somewhat qualifies as a human being. That's incredibly sad. I mean, I'm glad he's suffering like that, but the only one you have to tell your troubles to is another fake woman.
There's some complications.
And then I remember how he makes fun of Roy for being catfished, and I don't feel bad for him anymore.
That get in the way.
Hi, Ramona's Diaper.
I believe there's no doubt about us, and other times that I question it.
Paul, this is also my favorite adult chat room. Spencer, continue to send the daily pics, please.
I wish I knew you well enough to be able to talk out straight with you about that. Bah.
That's right. He has the Canadian couple. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's his own fault. I feel bad for like 10 seconds. It's it's you can't help it sometimes, but feel like, you see a kid alone in the lunchroom. No one sits with this kid, and for a moment you feel badly until you find out like he killed a kitten or something. I mean, oh, that's awful.
Maybe in time. She knows that I'm talking to you. She tries to hide her jealousy about it, but it doesn't work well. I haven't told her that we only email a little. It keeps her guessing. Lol.
Okay, sing to us. Hi, just hear me out. I think there's a link in the description of the video. Other than that, that's the best I can do. I'm sorry. I'm like maybe a half a step above Lauren technologically.
One thing that we don't have to worry about is that she won't tell anyone that you and I...
Oh my God, Zachy, you're right. Don't tell Lauren that kid is sitting alone. Fuck! That poor kid. Now he killed a kitten. I don't give a shit about him. Fuck that kid.
are talking to each other. She has some notoriety too, so she knows how to behave and keep things to herself. I made a chopped up video of me singing open...
I'm sorry, and I'm getting away from the emails. I'm not paying attention. Lisa B, I'm curious about the Canadian couple. Are they missionaries or something? Why in the hell would you want to associate with someone like that? Lisa, I don't know. I mean, I've never talked to them. It's my understanding that they were friends with Roy and then became friends with Lauren and then went and visited Lauren. I don't know what their purpose is. I can't imagine. I don't know. Roy, I feel badly for Roy. I really do. I mean, he's a sick man. He's a fucking alcoholic. I can't imagine why anyone would want to be Lauren's friend. I can't imagine that.
Open Arms by Journey while driving in my truck the other day because she likes 80s music. Talk about some hard news.
No, Lauren did not kill a cat. I was giving a hypothetical. All right, now Lauren is on his next step in his grooming
I
handbook.
told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Ramona's Diaper donated $5. Time to cuddle up with Bapstby.
Cuddle up with Bapstby. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, some people may not have been here when I showed this. So we'll put that up for a little while. So the next page in his playbook, I made a chopped up video of me singing Open Arms by Journey while driving my truck. It's like, regardless of how hard it was, I got it done for her. Like, he really fucking worked hard.
Knew it's dead. I could hear where I got off key and it still bugs me now. But regardless of how hard it was...
Yeah, there's a video of him playing drums on pots and pans while Lauren's playing the guitar. Has everyone seen that?
Got it done for her. It's hard to understand how a woman as beautiful as you hasn't been snatched up already.
How do you know she's jealous? Do you sing frequently?
Because she gets upset with me and makes smart-ass remarks. It's cute and funny, lol.
Oh.
And yes, I sing a lot.
Now he's going to bring up his stupid fucking YouTube channel. I love that he thinks she gets upset with me and makes smart-ass remarks. It's cute. Lauren thinks Jamie gets jealous when she asks about other women. Because Lauren is like that. Like, in his mind, it's like, oh, she's jealous because I have a female friend. Because Jamie can't have male friends. It's insane. And his whole, you know what the Lauren I really hate, I've discovered that I really hate, is in that call where, Jamie's mad about something. I can't remember which call it is. And Will gets on there because it's just like, okay, we got to stop talking. So here comes Will to save the day. And Jamie's pissed off. And Lauren's like laughing at her. Where he's like, tell her to pick a lip up off the ground. Like, he's laughing at her. And she's angry. Oh, when he says, Sadie's a female, so when she doesn't get away, she stomps her feet. That's the Lorne I want to punch in the fucking balls. That's the one I want to kick in the face. Oh yeah, Cat G, he's dying for her to ask him to sing. I worked my ass off. Hi, Shins, I love you. I was thinking about you today. I have your picture. I was staring at it.
You never seen my YouTube channel I made about 5 years ago?
She already told you she hasn't seen your fucking YouTube channel, Lorne.
Actually, I think it's been longer than 5 years ago. I can send you little clips that I told you about if you want, but I don't know how they'll come out through email. I send them to her through text.
And now we're going to start fishing to get the phone number. Why is Rod looking at my videos? Why is he sitting so close to you? Hi, Weird Versions. Yeah, Lorne. You know what? I think one day I'm gonna stream that call because that one gets me almost the angriest I've ever been at Lorne. I mean, if you like raging Bapstby, you'll like that one because it makes me pathetically disgusted in it.
What kind of remark? I haven't seen a channel like that.
She has a guy friend that she met on the internet that she hangs out with along with a group of friends, and I'm irritated by it. And she's known that I don't like it, but she still does it.
Bah.
I've never talked to any other woman since her. And I started now,
to one right now.
If I say something that is upsetting or irritating me, she'll say, why don't you tell Casey so she can make you feel better? Lol.
Oh, Lorne fucking loves that. He loves that. She's jealous. She must really like me if she's jealous. Hi, Leah Remini. Lorne's so fucking insufferable when he does that.
YouTube took it off because I haven't done anything with it in years.
No, Lorne, trust me. Take it from Baps. Even if you're not on YouTube for a year, they're not going to take your stuff off.
If I send you these clips of me singing Open Arms, I need you to make 2 promises to me.
Hi, CNJ Dev.
1, that you don't share them with anyone. And 2, that you don't make fun of me because I am like literally working my ass off to hit the note and really being myself.
I'm literally working my ass off to hit the notes and really being myself. LOL! He's just so... I don't even know. I've run out of metaphors for Lorne. He's like the dumbest human being who has ever existed. How are you working your ass off? Lorne, you aren't impressive. Your voice sucks. When you were younger, it was fun.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Just hear me out donated $5.
Thank you, honey.
You can't even talk to me without texting that motherfucker. Are you fucking joking me? Fuck you.
Without texting that motherfucker? Are you fucking joking me? Ugh, loser. Thank you, honey.
Oh.
You're irritated she hangs out with her friends? And you can send them if you want.
Not irritated she hangs out with all her friends. Just one that doesn't understand her telling him she doesn't want hum.
And am I mistaken that okay, so he's mad at Jamie because her friend doesn't understand that she doesn't want him. So he's mad at Jamie about it. And if I'm not mistaken, she told both Rod and Lon at the same time, I don't want a relationship with either of you. Did you just say fuck you to Jamie?
There's about 10 of them.
Fuck you!
To send. When I do this for her, I will have to only do about 10 seconds at a time.
And the pick besides Lorne and Dale, well, I gotta go back. My old lady eyes are really bad. From left, Roy Armstrong, Paul Armstrong, Ralph Armstrong, Dale Burton, and Lorne Armstrong. I think they mixed them up, but I could be wrong. Bah. I said fuck you too!
Or messes up when she sees them. I'll try to fit them all on in one email. It won't let me send them all in one email, and some of them are too big to send, so I guess
I'm gonna need your phone number.
sent one. Maybe someday we can exchange phone numbers.
Can you imagine? He just said it. Can you imagine, like, Lauren has, like, a 5-minute song, and he's going to send you the whole song 10 seconds at a time? Yeah, Lisa, that's Daddy Roy. He's daddy as fuck.
Then I'll be able to send them through text.
That's him right before and right after he got laid that day.
They wouldn't come out good for her through email. We had the same problem with the file size being too big to attach to email. It queued the video I tried to send to you, so I don't know or when you will get it. Good morning. I sent 2 and it no longer says queued. It says sending. It started sending around 2 this morning, so I've no...
Can you imagine? Oh, I sent you a text message. It says it's sending. Still says it's sending. Oh, look, it says queued. Wait a minute. Now it says sending. Oh, look, it doesn't say sending anymore. Must got it. That's your first 10 seconds of open arms.
No idea when it'll actually be sent. You can give your number when you feel like you're ready to, but
Jesus.
I am begging you not to let anyone have my number, including Chris Hansen.
Here, I'm going to give you my phone number, and I'm going to mention it. I mean, he just doesn't get it. He's asked at least 3 times, or mentioned, or hinted, giving you a fucking hint, that he wants her phone number, and she has not responded to that in any way, neither in the positive nor the negative. And he doesn't take the hint.
I'm back to wondering if her and I should be together. Ugh. So frustrating.
Oh no, what happened?
Hi. I'm really confused about her and not knowing how to react or what I should do.
So confused.
It's so much to type to be able to fill you in on everything.
Oh, yeah, so I can't send you songs, Casey, and it's too much to type. Sure you don't want to send me that phone number?
Years old, so I find myself wondering if she's mature enough. And other times finding things about her that are...
Shins koala. Dale has that face because he knows he has to share the same bed as Gwen.
Very mature. The whole backstory is so messed up, Casey, you wouldn't even believe it. She doesn't think that she's wrong about anything ever. She's had a habit of putting her friends right in the middle of us, and in the way, it's...
Sean McClure, it's like a Harry Potter prophecy. Neither Lon nor I can survive while the other exists.
So frustrating. I'm watching the news right now. Are you getting wet with the rest of California? Ugh. I started to type a lot to you, but it's woohoo too much to type, lol. Let me ask you something. Do you think it's a good idea to go on the internet and meet other guys when you're dating someone?
It's like... This reminds me of when I was like... Maybe in middle school. I'm not kidding. It's like when you don't know how to broach a subject with someone. So you just like hint around about it. He hasn't asked her really anything about herself, other than if she's married and has kids. Or if she's still dancing. And he's telling her about his pretend girlfriend, asking her advice. Do you think it's a good idea to go on the internet and meet other guy when you're dating someone? Lauren, I don't think the problem is that she's meeting other guys on the internet. I think that she's meeting other guy.
Well, she is 25. She's young, and it is a common thing to meet friends online nowadays.
Lawrence Paper Towel, I have not discussed his new RSO photo. I have not seen it. So give me a minute. Let me look it up.
Oh, how I wish you knew the whole story, lol. Is it common to invite those friends to go to your town to meet you?
All right, wait a minute. Before I do that, is that true, ADD? I absolutely believe the story about Frank being a special ed child who was playing basketball, and that's why they call Lauren that name. Let's look this picture up.
Then that friend never leave? How am I supposed to feel knowing that he's interested in her?
Hey, buddy.
But she's not interested in him.
Yes, that's for you.
But invites him to hang out all the time with her and the rest of her friends. Am I in the wrong being upset about it?
Yes.
I don't know.
Girl, you have some short responses, lol. I have a female friend that has been writing
Somebody
me letters
needs
and
to
wants to meet me.
Wow,
She
it's
knows me
like
from all
just-
the online crap
I'm sorry.
revolving around
I'm like
me.
not paying attention. Pay attention. I don't know if this is the right one. But my God, it's like every picture, every updated photo is like worse and worse. I wish somebody would do like one of those, what do you call it? I'm such a fucking Lauren sometimes. You know, put together a slideshow, like Faces of Meth kind of thing, but it's like faces of sex offenders. I don't know. That's not funny, but bah.
She has always been
Okay, I gotta go back to this. I'm sorry. I have like ADHD.
being
right
upset
now.
about it.
I don't know.
Girl, you have some short responses, lol.
Girl. Two things I hate are girl and female. Like, we're not human beings.
I have a female friend that has been writing me letters and wants to meet me. She knows me from all the
See?
online...
Lauren's a fucking hot property. Have you seen the court document about Lauren getting permission to go to Canada and how he's going to be a father and get married? I had heard something, but I haven't really looked into it. Yeah, like Faces of Meth. Outdoor laser.
online crap revolving around me. She has always been nice and will put her phone number on the letters for me to call her. So a couple of weeks ago I called her because the girl I've been talking about was acting
cares,
like I
Lauren?
should like her inviting that guy to visit her. She wanted to come visit me, so I told her she could. She's coming in November and going to spend thanks.
I like how Lauren like extrapolates things that Jamie, Jamie acts like I should like her inviting that guy. Like, it's so childish. I didn't either. I mean, he's just so immature. For somebody, what is he going to be, 53?
Thanksgiving. I told him,
That's perfect. Just hear me out. A time lapse.
okay,
Hi, Poop Frog.
the woman I've been telling you about, her name is Jamie.
Branch, I guess I just mean, I don't. It's one thing to identify an individual as male or female. It's another. It's hard to explain why I don't like it. It's almost like takes away your personal identity and you are just a female. You know, females be tripping.
Now, I told Jamie about her coming, and she acted upset, but I didn't want her to be upset, so I told her that the woman that is coming to visit me is 62 years old. Which she is, but this woman is only staying for 6 days, then going home. And I've told her about
Thank you,
Jamie, and
Alexandra.
I told Jamie that I told her about Jamie. Did you follow that? The whole ball.
So you are
okay.
doing the same thing you
Chatterbait, Il Rearg has a time lapse of Lynn's RSO photos. Thank you. I'll have to check that out.
don't want your girlfriend doing?
Ha! I just had a thought. Can you imagine how much different her reaction will be if I told her there was you coming
Yeah.
to visit me?
Females be
Lol.
shopping.
I wouldn't do that though. That would be mean. Technically, she's not my girlfriend.
That should be the end of the conversation then, right? That's it. She's not my girlfriend. That's it. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. Like, do you like dogs? I didn't want to do it. There and back and there and back and there and back and there and back again. That should be the period, end of sentence, next paragraph.
She wanted me to keep that straight.
Popping my peas. Hi, Jugga Willie.
She used to be my girlfriend. Then some stuff happened that made me mad. That guy she invited to meet up being one of those things, and I changed my number, so she couldn't get a hold of me. About 6 months later, I got a letter in the mail from her, with a number on it, and I missed her. So I called
And don't forget a heart over the eye.
her. That brings us to now, and I guess no matter what I say, I would be trying to justify my allowing this lady to come visit me. Damn, girl. You were good at making me see that one.
What?
We were quite literally standing on the edge of goodbye.
We were quite literally standing on the edge of goodbye. So dramatic. He's so goddamn stupid. This is a real person, everyone. This is an actual person. It's not a cartoon character. This quote-unquote man is talking to a man pretending to be a woman about his not girlfriend, who is a man pretending to be a robot. This is a real person. It's just standing on the edge of goodbye. Quite literally. I don't know what that means. Like, we were quite literally sitting on the edge of chairs. And the fact that I know Lorne doesn't have a lot in his life, okay? But he has to have he hasn't talked about anything other than his pretend girlfriend, his dogs and singing. It's insane. Hi, Cyrus.
Hey, but then I said a couple more things and she responded, and we just might be able to make this work. If it doesn't work out this time, then it's not likely that we'll go any further.
Yeah, right.
And as much as she said she isn't jealous about my friend coming to visit me, it showed too much that she is.
How? How did it show she was jealous? Victoria. You're right. Exactly. I loved that movie when I was a kid. I didn't understand it, but I absolutely loved it.
But I'm going to try to set my friend
My parents didn't monitor anything I did.
up with my brother. They're closer in age than I am anyway.
How does it show that she is? Why were you almost done?
She had a lot of
Good God! Lorne. So much.
concentration on my friend coming here, even asking where she was going to sleep. I told her she had nothing to worry about because I can't be with anyone else when I'm in love with someone.
Yeah, right.
I'm just not built that way.
Should I count the many times that he's quote-unquote cheated? I mean, if you call it cheating in a catfish relationship. But in almost every relationship, he's given an opportunity to do the right thing, and he does the wrong thing. Every fucking time. He gives these platitudes and says these words, and you're supposed to just listen to the words and believe. And like it's magic. His whole life is a Hallmark movie in his head. He's the hero of this ridiculously pedantic, stereotypical, ridiculous story.
She tries to tell me that she's not jealous or upset, but it's too obvious that
Yeah, Pedro. Casey likes to sit on the edge of goodbyes. I don't remember Julie Andrews showing her boobs.
she is.
But I must have seen it. It didn't stick with me, though.
And I think that's okay because her and I have a lot of feelings and time invested in each other.
Okay.
And as for why we were almost done, this might be the part that will be hard for you to understand. Her and I have not been face to face with each other yet. We've only had an over-the-phone relationship because of COVID.
Yeah, because of COVID.
She said she had a ticket to come see me in December, but we had just started talking again after 6 months of not talking. So I was really
told you
confused.
forever. I meant forever with you.
Wayne Tech 10 donated
you, honey.
$5. That tractor picture is like sad parody of Fritz and the Von Erich boys. I guess the trophies for his singing were more impressive than this moment in his history.
Yeah. Hey, look. Bapstby may or may not have been to a tractor pull. And it was great fun. He never told anybody about this. I'd be more impressed with this than his stupid singing trophies. Thank you, Wayne Tech. You are very precious.
Confused about things because of things that had happened before I changed my
Oh, okay.
number.
Thank you, Shins.
She asked me if I wanted her to cancel
I'm
our
gonna have to watch
flight,
it
and I
again.
said yes without thinking as much about it as I should have. I got to think about it more overnight, and the next day I decided I wanted her to come. So I told her, and she said she'd canceled the flight already. I told her to rebook it, but to my knowledge, she still hasn't rebooked it.
Lauren's always confused. It's like he doesn't want you to take anything he says seriously. Cancel the fucking ticket. We're broken up. And then the next day, it's like, when are you coming? Did you get your ticket? What do you mean? You immediately, Jamie, I can't believe your bullshit. You immediately canceled that ticket when I told you to cancel it. It's almost like you wanted to. You knew that I was going to want you to come out here, and I was just angry and confused. It's your responsibility, Jamie, to know what I really want and read my fucking mind. This is a real person, peeps. I'm so stupid.
Last night, we were at the point in our conversation that I asked her if she's going to come see me. She said no. So
yeah, I heard you, Robert.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Ramona's Diaper
Thank you,
donated $5. I find it interesting that you can compete in a tractor pull in Maine with a tractor that doesn't run.
Thank you, Ramona's Diaper. Tractor pulls are fun. Yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Yeah, Lauren sat on the tractor steering while he pulled. And they were probably all like, "You're doing so great, Lauren. Good job." Stupid.
So I told her that I didn't have any reason to be on the phone, then I hung up. A short while after that, I texted some things to her that she responded back about, and we still have some talking to do, but her big problem last night was my friend coming to visit me.
She didn't have any problem with that.
But I told her of something that made her feel better about it, and as of right now, I don't believe we're going to end it.
Jesus
I'll have to
Christ.
see the way she acts today or tonight when we talk.
It's amazing, and we've heard those interactions between Lauren and Jamie. Her big problem last night was my friend coming to visit me, but I thought of something that made her feel better about it. He's already created. It's almost like these people in his life, let's pretend for a second they are actually, Jamie's real. Roy, hi, Honest. Roy is on the left with the glasses on that looks daddy as fuck. The cool guy with the shades. Yeah, Jamie didn't have a problem with Sue visiting. Because I believe around that time, Jamie was kind of like, maybe you ought to try to hook up with Sue.
It's not looking good. It's over between us. She's too afraid to leave her friends, and I'm just woohoo tired of fighting with her about it. It sucks.
Is this a saying? I'm woohoo tired of fighting. That's the second time he's used that woohoo. I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm extrapolating what that means, but...
She's always put her friends before a relationship, and I was always upset about it. But it didn't matter to her how I felt. It's upsetting.
It's upsetting.
I feel like I've wasted a year and a half of my feelings on someone that became a robot to a French.
Sorry. That caught me by surprise. I didn't notice that before. A robot to her friends. I'm sorry. It's not that funny, Bapstby. Stop it. We're going to go back and listen again, though. This is so dumb. She became a robot to her friend.
But it didn't matter to her how I felt. It's upsetting. I feel like I've wasted a year and a half of my feelings on someone that became a robot to a French.
That just caught me off guard. I've wasted a year. I was concentrating on the sentence before that. Like trying to process. I feel like I've wasted a year and a half of my feelings. Like they're a currency with Lauren. I've given you 100% of myself. I know we're not boyfriend, girlfriend, Casey. But I've given you 100% of myself, and you're not even giving me 50% right now. A robot.
Need to leave her friends. I thought you said you weren't together.
She can't even leave her friends to come see me by herself after you spent a year and a half together.
I don't understand. Like, Lauren talks about this like it's really reasonable. Like, she's always putting her friends first. What does that mean in Lauren's world? Does that mean... I mean, does it mean that she has friends at all? That's because that's what I think. You know, when you are in a relationship, you put your partner first. And by that, I mean you don't have anything to do with anyone else except Lauren. You don't talk to anyone. You don't look at anyone. Maybe your family, if Lauren approves it. Putting your friends first, I think to him means you haven't just completely cut them off.
She can't do anything without
Uncle
her friend's
Roy.
approval. She lives with 2 of them, and she had planned on moving here before to be with me, but she wanted to move her male friend in with us too. It's warped in my opinion.
Off of one joke that she made like 3 years earlier, she wanted to move her male friend in with us too. Fair enough, male friend.
She doesn't care if her male friend sees her naked or not.
Naked.
I never really cared how I felt about it.
She's a fucking porn star. This is one thing I never understood. She doesn't care if her male friend sees her naked or not. And I know very well that Lauren believes that just seeing someone naked is a sexual act in itself. Probably the only sexual act that Lauren has been able to participate in, other than phone sex.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Serenity donated
Thank you,
$3.
honey.
His 87 is really showing in that pic, like the special kid that becomes the team manager.
The team
So glad
manager.
you're back.
He's handing out towels to all the tractor pullers. Thank you, honey.
Her friend just seems to sponge off her, and she says that he works for her. They both acted upset at my request of making boundaries between them.
He just doesn't
I've had
get
enough
it.
of her bizarre behavior. I like when others have respect for 2 people in a relationship, and there's just never been any there, no matter how many times I talk to her about it.
Yeah, they both acted upset at my request of making boundaries between them. Lauren just creates the scenarios in his mind, and no matter what their reaction would have been, other than I will never talk to him again, that's them disrespecting him and boundaries. And, you know, because the boundary is you can't have a friend.
We've been mouthing off to each other this morning through text about the things the other has done wrong. I would always take responsibility for the things that I did wrong
Oh, yeah.
when she would point it out, but she would never take responsibility for her actions when I would point them out to her.
Look what you do! Look what you do, Jamie! That's like shit I did when I was 9. Fuck you, Lauren. You're so goddamn stupid. The fact that he's writing all this, and it's a lot. When I see this email come up and it's like so long, and I'm thinking, if this were a real woman, like fucking delete, don't send me anymore, dude. You're fucking weird. I don't want to hear about your stupid
and at times it's been good. It
Richard,
just bothers me so much, because it could have been so
Thank you, Pee-wee.
much better if she would have just created boundaries with her friends. I spent 2 months trying to get her to send me her photo ID. You see how long it took you to send me yours. This friend of mine had no problem with sending me hers. So
yeah, I spent 2 months trying to get her to send me her photo ID. And Casey, it's meant to be, baby. You sent me yours. Read off the bat. She must really like me a lot.
some things just
Loser.
never made sense to me with her
Fucking
behavior.
loser.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and she doesn't see anything wrong with it. In her mind, it's all me.
What? I mean, this
Just
is
think.
insane. So we're not, I mean, we probably are not going to do the whole 1 hour, 28 minutes of this video. It's going to have to be, you know, a part 2 or something. But we're on 10/27/21. We started on the 18th.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Voice 2 Voice donated $3.
Thank you, honey.
The Armstrong boys looks like models for a lonely hillbilly dating site. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
Farmersonly.com. Pedosonly.com. Thank you, voice to voice. Jesus Christ. He has just talked about his pretend relationship
Casey,
the whole time.
Now that I won't be talking to her much, I'll have more time to email with you, lol.
Just think, Casey. Now I won't be talking to her much. I'll have more time to email with you. Hello. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky, baby? Cybersqueak. You haven't called your mom in a while.
This sucks. Thinking about her and what could have been has made me pretty sad. This stuff is never easy.
Ugh.
I just got a call from a job that I never applied for. The pay and benefits are
Lauren, just getting job offers off the cuff.
extremely good too. A bit dangerous, but it wouldn't be the first dangerous job I've had.
It wouldn't be the first dangerous job I've had, Casey. Just call me Lauren Danger Armstrong. Wonder what this dangerous job is.
Good morning, Casey.
Hello.
How are you this morning? Do you dance for a living?
Yes, it's a source of income.
She's your private dancer. Dancing for money. All right, Lauren's about to be a super creep.
I watched one of your dance videos about 5 years ago. You were dancing with a group of other dancers.
Imagine that, you were dancing. His syntax is so weird, just the way he speaks. Instead of saying, you were in a group of dancers, you were dancing with a group of other dancers.
I barely recognized you because your hair was really curly. I think it was on YouTube. I thought you were really, really good. I know it takes a lot of coordination and hard.
I can't wiggle. They won the tractor pull because Ralph gave them a head start. Living in the future. Sorry. All right, Lauren's about to really lay on the charm.
Hard work. I used to love to watch Cynthia Roach. She was awesome too. I think I've always been awed by people that can dance because I can't. I love the movie Dirty Dancing too. And Saturday Night Fever.
Wow, really recent references, Lauren. Wow.
I've never been to a live performance though.
Lauren at the ballet. As soon as I heard that the first time, I just imagined Lauren. Like in his best pajama shirt at the ballet. Ogling the dancers. They don't have no boobs. They look just like kids.
I'd like to go someday though. It's so cool. I'm in the process right now of emailing back and forth with this truck driving company.
While Lauren was pulling tractors, Roy was pulling women. Mark.
Negotiating pay. Another one made me a really good offer too, so I'm going to see how much of a good offer this one I'm negotiating with can give me. Do you get many action jobs, or did the pandemic put a big slowdown on that?
I thought Lauren started this whole conversation with, I'm starting my new job on Monday, or whatever. Now he's like, there's like a bidding war on Lauren's services. Leave the ballerinas alone, Lauren.
I just got a couple pics of soup.
He brings his own snacks to the recital. He's like opening candies.
My friend that's coming to visit me. Want to see him? I think I might fix her up with one of my brothers. He'll be 57 in February, and she's 62. I think they might make a good couple.
Why would they make a good couple? I mean, Lauren he always has this idea that people have to be paired up. So Sue is 62. His brother is 57. Knowing nothing else about them and their compatibility, I think they might make a good couple. It's just like the shed lady, the shed girl. I think I'm going to fix her up with Will. Why? Why would they be a good couple? It's like, well, because people aren't complete unless they're in a relationship.
Well, I guess, if you want to show me.
Pot at the opera. Let's go back and listen to this gem. Remember this line?
Fix her up with one of my brothers. He'll be 57 in February, and she's 62. I think they might make a good couple.
Well, I guess, if you want to show me.
Well done, Casey. Well, I guess, if you want to show me. Shed lady.
Okay. Give me about 3 minutes. I'm outside right now. This is my brother Roy that I think I'll set Sue up with.
Let me send you pictures. Let me send you this picture of all my brothers and me on a tractor. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for a relationship, weren't my faults?
He was taking a break in this picture when he was helping me tear down house this summer.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't you think they would make a good couple?
I don't know them.
Oh, Casey. I might be in love with Casey.
That's true. Those are my pets. The 3 pics I sent you. The black lab is Roscoe. The brindle color one is Sadie. And the cat is Minnie. Do you have any pets?
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but my cat Theo is asleep and he's snoring. So I'm sorry if you hear that. I didn't realize what it was, and I looked down and he's like...
No. I'll find out if I have one of the jobs tomorrow morning. If I get it, I'll start on Monday.
Monday? I'm confused. I'm really confused, Lauren.
I'm psyched about
Hi,
that.
MC Ride.
Cool. Yes, I do. Isn't it called Brindle?
Tearing
That's what I
down
meant to
the
say.
house.
I just spelled it wrong. Don't pick on me, lol. What do you have for pets? I guess you don't want to tell me that.
He's so childish. What do you have for pets? The way he speaks is so weird. Who says it like that? What do you have for pets? Is this just a regional thing? I don't think so. There's something wrong in his brain. The way he communicates, it's just off. And I guess I am making fun of him, but it's like there's a misfire in his brain, obviously. He has some sort of speech issue because of the nym, 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 nym. The false starts when he's speaking, the way he says things. What do you have for pets? Anybody else would say, you have any pets? What kind of pets you got? Main brain.
Secretive lady, lol. Was you able to see those 2 videos alright that I sent you of me singing in my truck?
My chat.
I'm surprised that Jamie hasn't texted or called me today.
Yeah, I like that. I guess you don't want to tell me that. Secretive lady. Lol. Lauren isn't feeling very lol. No answer by Casey. Very good.
The day's not over yet, though. I'm not going to respond if she does. I've had all of that I can handle.
He thinks Jamie's just like he is. Like, if she texts me, I'm not going to say anything, and it's going to drive her crazy. Jamie don't give a fuck.
I was just doing some thinking. And I'm wondering if you might be interested in having...
Yeah, ADD, I do think he had some sort of learning difficulty, disability, whatever you want to call it. He obviously has some sort of speech impediment or problem. Anyone else in the world, I would never make fun of that. But it's Lauren, so there you go. And I just think Mama Gwen, like you said, either ignored it or just buried it. Like, let's just pretend it doesn't exist.
Having another source of income that would be residual, and you could do it from home. If you're interested in letting me know.
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Makes me laugh every time.
Ramona's Diaper donated $3. I seen you dancing with that group of dancers that was all dancing to the dance they was doing.
Thank you, Ramona. I seen you dancing with that group of dancers that was all dancing to that dance they was doing. Yeah. He also repeats words a lot. I was talking to Roy about Roy's car, and Roy's car was broken down, so I asked Roy what he was going to do with Roy's car. It's just really bizarre.
I'll tell you about that. I just got off the phone with Sue, my friend that's coming to visit. She's all for me fixing up with brother Roy. Jeez, am I a cupid or what?
No, Roy just is automatically just slaying the puss.
Good morning.
I hope you didn't share my ID with anyone.
No, I didn't. You and I are quite different than anyone else.
Yum, 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 yum. Hi, Coyote Lady.
Like I said before, if anyone knew we were talking to each other, the tabloids would have a field day. Have no worries with me. I'm extra tired tonight, so I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Good night.
Why did you send me that?
Good morning. I don't really have an answer for you for that question. I guess because I was thinking about her and looking at a picture and remembering the good things about her.
Looking at her picture for an hour. Does Lauren, listen, let's pretend for a minute Casey's real. Again, we're going to pretend she's real. We're going to pretend that Lauren is a guy. Even if Casey were mildly intrigued or interested, I've actually, you know what? I'm going to relate this to my actual life. I actually went on a date with a guy once. This was years and years ago. I went on a date with a guy once, and he spent the whole time talking about like an ex-girlfriend. And that was like the first and last date we ever had because I really just didn't want to hear about it. It's like one of those things, like he hadn't gotten over her, I guess. And all he wanted to talk about was her, which is fine, but you know, don't do it on our date. It was a coffee date.
And because I had been talking to you about her, I felt like sharing her picture with you. Some parts of me are really proud of what she used to be. Unfortunately, the other parts of me are really disappointed in the way she turned out. Anyway,
Oh, fuck you,
on to a
Lauren.
better subject. Do you do anything for Halloween, like dress up and go
Jesus
to parties or decorate your house or
Do you
anything?
go trick-or-treating? How old is you, Casey? Do you have any kids? Do they go trick-or-treating?
I don't. The only holiday that I do any decorating
can't.
for is Christmas.
Christmas.
I love Christmas.
No, you don't. No, you don't, you lying sack of shit.
My brother Roy and my friend talked on the phone for the first time last night. They talked for 2.5 hours.
Oh.
Roy called me after and told me that they went really well. My friend Sue texted me that it went well.
My friend,
but I fell asleep in the middle
my
of
friend
texting her
Sue.
back. She'll tell me more about it today. I'm excited for the two of them because I think they'll make a really good couple. And I think she can help Roy to straighten himself back out.
Why is it always a woman's responsibility in Lauren's universe to straighten out their man? Was she a robot porn star? Yes, she was. And it's really funny because we went on a coffee date and he kept saying he didn't, coffee didn't keep him awake. No, I don't know. He loves Christmas. Why is it always a woman's responsibility to straighten out? Like, all I have to do is get in a relationship and she's going to tell me how to live my life and give me permission. But that's, you know what, that's just, I mean, the real thing is I'm going to tell her what to do. Bah. You know, all you have to do is get a girlfriend and she'll tell you when to wake up for your job interview because that's what girlfriends do. It's just ridiculous. I think she can help Roy to straighten himself back out. Roy's an alcoholic. A relationship doesn't cure alcoholism. You know, people have many differing ideas about how to treat an alcoholic and whether alcoholism is curable. But I can tell you one thing. A relationship doesn't fix it. Moving somewhere else doesn't fix it.
Damn. I just seem to open and read up to you for some reason. What's up with that?
I open right up to you. Casey hasn't given even a scintilla of an idea that she's actually interested in anything he's saying. She gives you very short answers, you know.
No, I'm sorry, I sent you a picture.
Lauren's trophy.
That might have been inappropriate.
I don't like Christmas.
You're right, Cyrano.
It's my-
That's a good point. Probably because Mama Gwen was straightening everyone out, so he thinks that's what women do. Yeah.
least favorite holiday. Can you delete my ID picture I sent you? I am worried now, and I should not have sent that.
I kind of feel like I should explain something to you so you will understand why I needed to see your ID.
Oh my god.
A few years ago, someone catfished me under the pretense of being you. I had an over-the-phone
How
relationship with her
embarrassing.
for almost a year before I found out she was
Jesus
not.
Christ, can you imagine explaining to someone, oh my god, if that happened to me, I would never tell anyone. No one. If I talked to someone on the phone for a year and thought I had a relationship with them and then found out that they were catfishing me, I never tell anyone. Okay, Keela.
These people online that are obsessed with me have done some strange things just to have some type of contact with me so they could record me and put it on the internet. So you can believe me when I say that my worries about us talking is just as great as yours.
And Lauren, you know, he can't just say, because he's not a normal person, you know, I'm going to ease your worries, your anxiousness, if you will, about that ID picture by telling you how I was catfished. And then I'm going to denigrate your feelings by saying, hey, listen, I'm just as worried about that as you are. Actually, I probably have more of a reason to be worried. He's insane.
Bah, you show me your ID, and that helped me to be able to talk to you. I'm in a dilemma. I'm trying to figure out if I should build a new house on my land that I own now, or if I should sell this place and buy a house somewhere else.
Hi, Horstus.
I told you forever.
Yes,
I meant forever with you.
Platty donated $5.
Thank you, Platty.
$50 says he kept that photo of her ID.
Oh, you know it. He lies. He lies. He told Kayla he was deleting his archives and went back and read his archives. He lies. He not only didn't, I wouldn't be surprised if he took it to the fucking Walmart and got a poster made out of it.
Please
fucking
don't.
Loser. You know, when Rebjorne, you know, called my agent and asked me, I'm sorry, this is so stupid. When he asked me if I would do Sundays with Cawd, and I said, you know what, it's time to come back. And I was, for a couple of days, like I'd be at work or in the car and listening to Lauren, because I haven't really dipped into any Lauren content in the past year. And I could just feel it building, the anger, the rage, how dare you? Yes, I can delete it. Please don't worry. I'm going to be a fucking creep and I'm going to masturbate over it. The last thing I'm going to do is fucking delete it.
Worry. Besides, if you would have not sent that, I would have been too skeptical to talk to you. For some strange reason, you don't feel like a stranger to me. And that may be because of the way we first met and the things I've gone through in the years since. I guess that would explain why I feel easy opening up to you.
I've been through so much.
I don't want you to worry about anything with me. Over time...
That sounds familiar too. I don't want you to worry about anything with me. I'm going to earn your trust.
I'm hoping you'll realize that you can trust me.
And he's legitimately creepy in a stalker kind of way. That's like some shit. You know, you don't feel like a stranger to me. And that may be because of the way we first met and the things I've gone through. I feel like we've known each other a long time. Like in his mind, he's created a relationship that does not exist.
I'm afraid to ask you why you don't like Christmas, because I don't want to have to bring up anything that was bad that may have happened. So if you ever feel like you want to tell me, I'll leave it up to you. By the way, I just deleted your picture. Maybe in the future you'll trust me enough to send other pictures of you. I hope. Oh yeah.
She literally just said, oh, you know, that thing you brought up, Lauren, about pictures and stuff. I don't know you. I feel really uncomfortable that I sent you that picture of my ID. I don't know why I did that. Would you please delete that? And what does he say? He's kind of turned that in his mind. He says, I hope you feel more comfortable in the future to send me more pictures. You are fucking insane. What is wrong with him?
I should probably tell you that if I wanted to show you to anyone, I could have done it long before we started talking. I have you on the DVDs from when the show happened.
When the show happened. Ugh! Ugh, it's happening. It's like my skin's turning green.
They had to give me a copy of everything. So like I said, you've nothing to worry about me. I have a question to ask you. You haven't kept any contact with anyone from Perverted Justice, have you?
Here's the other thing. Like, Perverted Justice doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't. The website is still up, but it's not, like, active. I mean, I don't know. What do you kids call it? Stupid. It is... Hi, Edamame. It is insane to me that he thinks he can't understand that she was hired as an actress. She's friends with Chris Hansen and hangs out with Xavier, who's made it his life's mission to ruin Lauren Armstrong. He, put cameras in Lauren's home. It's just nuts.
I don't know anyone from Perverted Justice on a personal level. I only volunteered for them a few times and donated to them.
Your mouth would drop open at the information I have on them. You can let me know if you want to see it. That makes me feel so much better knowing that you don't have anything to do with them.
Yeah, ADD, they gave you a copy as part of the discovery of the evidence of the crime you committed. Your mouth would drop open at the information I have on them. You can let me know if you want to see it. And that makes me feel so much better knowing that you don't have anything to do with them. Why does it matter, Lauren? You're not in a fucking relationship with her. Just this whole, it's like time stopped in 2007. Perverted Justice, their whole mission is to ruin Lauren's life.
I think they're actually the main people that are so obsessed with me online because they know I have a lot of information about them.
Information about what?
Yeah, they're terrified of you, Lauren. The information, his investigation that he did on Perverted Justice basically consists of screenshots from articles on Corrupted Justice, .com that doesn't exist anymore, and some articles from the internet. I mean, I've heard bad things about Perverted Justice. I have, and how they dropped the ball on what was it, the Texas prosecutions, and everybody got off scot-free or whatever. But Lauren, they don't give a fuck about you. They did not care about you specifically. They hated all creeps. Whatever their reasons, they hated all creeps. You were just lumped in. You were just another turd in the pile of shit. You aren't special. It's nuts.
What?
Want to send you the information I have on them? I can send some right now and then the rest tomorrow. It's information they have never wanted people to see. The information won't be in any specific order. I'll even send you information on the sting in Texas where the prosecutor killed himself.
Sure, you can...
Wow, way to romance the lady. Let's talk about the prosecutor that killed himself. And Lauren's bringing this up because obviously NBC and Perverted Justice must be bad because someone killed themselves. And I think Casey's going to put him in his place, so I'm not that angry yet.
Send me the information.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself.
Some of the stuff you're going to read will probably upset you because it's not what you have expected.
I wonder what Lauren took away from his quote-unquote evidence, because we know he doesn't completely read anything. Hi, Maxwell. I wonder what he creates his own reality, so I wonder what the evidence meant to him. I wish he would have been able to explain that in a way that people could understand, other than just blathering on about $100,000 per episode and shit like that.
Wow, I can't believe that guy was a prosecutor and was still caught doing stuff like that.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you.
That is scary. I'm glad he's dead.
I'm glad he's dead too. I am legitimately glad he's dead. He killed himself rather than go to prison for attempting to rape a young boy. Exactly right, Ramona's Diaper. That is scary. I'm glad he is dead. So Lauren's going to flip it because he's like an emotional chameleon. He has no real like feelings of his own other than anger and jealousy and rage, and sexual attraction towards minors. But he's going to like what she likes and do what she does.
Doesn't hurt my feelings that he's dead either. But at the same time, we do live in the United States, and we have a constitution for a reason.
Do we?
There have been people that have been executed just to find out later that they were innocent.
Oh, wow, Lauren. Really? Wow. The prosecutor wasn't executed. He killed himself. Yeah, we do live in the United States, and we have a constitution for a reason. People have inalienable rights. Yours were never violated, Lauren, by the way, and I'd be happy to do a whole stream just about that because he really fucking pisses me off when he does that shit. How his rights were violated, and I don't want to go off on a tangent about that, but he's just so goddamn stupid.
Wait until you continue to read through all the stuff I'm about to send you. Not everything is as it appeared, or was made to appear.
Music time next.
He wasn't innocent though, so he deserved it.
The next set is queued, so I'm waiting for it to send. Tell me when you've done reading what I sent to you, and if the next set hasn't sent by then, I'll resend it one at a time.
Oh boy,
I
thanks,
already
Lauren.
read what you sent me.
No, he definitely wasn't innocent, but just like you see what the court says, he still had rights. And the way it all played out was not right. You'll see more and more what I mean with the more you read.
What? That's never, I've never heard him explain that. How his rights, the way it all played out was not right. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, the U.S. Constitution clearly states you can say whatever you want to a minor. You've got it, Plate Goblin. You know the Constitution. Yeah, the guy never went to court. You know why? He killed himself. You know why? Because he was fucked. And he knew it. He got caught out trying to fuck a kid.
I'm going to have to send them one at a time, I think.
He did have rights, and he could have went to court, but he chose to kill himself instead of spending the rest of his life in prison because he knew what he did was going to ruin his life and career.
Amen.
I don't feel bad about anything that happened to him.
I agree, and I don't feel bad for him either. Anyway.
Yeah, right. Lauren, all he is a prop, just like everything else to Lauren. That prosecutor. To Lauren, that proves something, that he killed himself, like NBC and Perverted Justice, like persecuted him so badly that he killed himself. No, they just facilitated a situation where he did something he'd probably done before and would have done without them being a part of it. Thankfully, they were a part of it, and he didn't, in this instance, talk that way to an actual child, or have an actual child show up, or go where there was an actual child to molest and ruin their life. So he did the only good thing he could do. He killed himself. I don't feel bad about that.
I don't want to debate it. He was a piece of shit, but those were things about the whole thing that was messed up.
What? What does that mean? Those were things that were about the whole thing that were messed up. What? That he killed himself? What is he going on about? What the fuck is he talking about? Thank you, Where's Wildo. Just because the Texas police were so damn inept doesn't mean you're innocent. Yeah, the sister was just as bad.
Important for you to know, just for a forewarning, that there is really a lot of things that you're going to learn that you never knew.
You're going to learn that... it's the whole point that they pushed him to commit suicide. I don't understand what the deal is. The guy killed himself. NBC was there with cameras for Dateline. Did the police ham it up in those episodes? Yes, I believe that. Because in some of the episodes, the police just kind of walk up, and like, okay, you're under arrest now. And in other ones, they're like in a fucking ghillie suit and shit. Do I think they kind of amped it up? Yeah, I do. Am I mad about that? Not really. Because these people were still guilty. They still had an option to go to court because they do have rights. You know, even disgusting pigs like Lorne are entitled to a vigorous defense. And he thinks just because he fell into their trap, that erases any of his wrongdoing. That he wouldn't have done that if perverted justice hadn't put a sexy little thing by the pool in front of his face. Because they knew he was in a bad place. And they picked on him, the vulnerable one. Hey, Lorne, go fuck yourself.
I need to take more pics to send you more. How long do you want to read tonight? Let me know when you're caught up. Then I'll take pics of the next one and send it.
Get
that
on the
will give you
ground!
a break. The next one starts with a lawsuit against perverted justice.
Where's the evidence? Other than the prosecutor.
I love this, Casey. Where's the evidence? What the fuck are you talking about?
Your stuff, in which I believe he deserved everything that happened to him. The other pages are just printouts of articles accusing them of things without providing any real proof. I'm just keeping an open mind.
You know what I love about this, Casey? This is how an actual person, if they actually like continued this conversation with Lorne, this is how they would actually react. Like, what's your proof? This is like an article from online from like 10 years ago. What the fuck are you talking about? Hi, Zodiac. Yeah, the guy's sister sued. Maybe I could sue.
I don't know all of what you because I haven't read it in a long time. So I'm just taking pics and sending it to you, bot.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm sending you, Casey. I just remember they were talking shit about perverted justice, and it's really in my best interest in order to maybe possibly get laid over the phone, however you do that, for you to hate perverted justice, and then therefore think that, you know, maybe I'm not such a bad guy.
If you've read the part yet about perverted justice going against court orders to hand over evidence to computers so they could be examined, then when the authorities go to finally get the computers, they have all happened to crash. That alone tells everything.
You're right, Lens.
There's a lot more.
And there was something, I can't remember the whole story about that. I'm sure people have heard about that, where, you know, perverted justice was ordered to hand over their computers, and either they didn't, or there was something kind of shady about that. Still, that doesn't negate the fact that Lorne talked to not one, not two, but what, 3 decoys, had talked to actual little girls in the real world in those stupid country music chat rooms. It doesn't negate what you did just because they did something bad.
For you to read, and you'll see that there was not much that was read about their behavior. Do you want to read more?
Yeah, Ramona's Diaper, you're right. I mean, when perverted justice, when they first started, they would just fuck with people. That, I mean, and listen, I'm not going to pass judgment, but they would like harass people that would, you know, chat with their personas, their underage personas. They would put their information on the website and, you know, embarrass them. And I'm not saying they don't deserve that. So there is some shadiness to them. But again, it doesn't negate the fact that you're a registered sex offender. Xavier Vonner could be arrested for molesting a kid. Lauren, you're still going to be a registered sex offender. The little pig is here somewhere. I didn't even think about the little pig. I'll have to find it for next time. I'm sorry about that.
Or do you want to wait until tomorrow?
But that was just from an article. There isn't any proof of any of that actually happening. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it holds much weight. Whatever went on behind the scenes doesn't really matter to me much since it is over now. I still think they provided a good service to the community.
The one that had the information was a volunteer for perverted justice.
How do you know, Lauren? I thought you forgot what the information even was. You know, for somebody who wants his rights honored and he wants people to prove their case that he's a registered sex offender, the weight of the evidence that he presents, you know, that you have to give his evidence is... The bar is pretty fucking low for Lorne.
Did you want to read more tonight, or save it for tomorrow?
I only want to read the stuff that has the actual evidence.
You say you're keeping an open mind, but it seems like you don't want to believe that they did anything wrong.
What is he... That's such a childish response. Look what they did. That's what it comes down to. I know I did this, but look what they did. Grow the fuck up.
Did you know they had child porn on their computers? Or that Von Erck did some weird dating thing on some site that I can't remember the name of?
He did some weird thing that I can't remember on some site I can't remember the name of. And he told the mother to do something with the something. And then the mother put something on the site. And the kid was like, he was like doing something.
But that he tried to convince the mother to let their daughter get involved. The mother put that on her comments section of her profile. You want to read only stuff with evidence, but when it comes from someone from inside perverted justice,
how do you know
it's
that?
Pretty much proof, considering there's no other way someone could find out so much information.
Lauren,
all that I
so
show you is
stupid.
what I have. Some is from court staff, some is from corrupted justice, but they could have provided a good service if it was someone that actually believed in what they were doing. Von Erck did not. He said it himself that he didn't like kids. He just liked attention.
So what? What if Xavier Von Erck did say, you know what? I don't even like kids. I'm doing this just because I want to get attention. So what? So what?
Wanted people to work his way, or he would throw it fit. $100,000 per episode. It's a hell of an incentive to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Did you know that Xavier Von Erck's real name is Philip Eade?
Who cares? What? Why does that matter? Did you know that Xavier Von... Oh my God, it's like making me stupider. Pretty soon I'm going to be going... Num, 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 num.
If it's okay, I'm going to wait to send more to you tomorrow.
No, please don't.
I say keep an open mind, meaning I won't judge them, or anyone for that matter, without evidence or proof of wrongdoing. I'm not saying they didn't do anything wrong or that they did anything wrong. What you provided were just articles accusing them of things, but no actual evidence.
Thank you.
That is what happened. Shouldn't that be how things work? People could say anything, but that doesn't mean it's fact.
Thank you.
You can't charge someone for stealing just because someone said that they did. You need evidence of a crime. I think that is fair and reasonable. That is okay. I don't need to see anything else.
Bravo,
You're very right, and it's very true. I also know that I don't like him.
I don't like him. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he still believes all this bullshit.
Because of the things I know about him, plus him and his cronies sent me stupid stuff in the mail.
That's the other thing that I absolutely love, though. Lauren thinks, like, we're all perverted justice, and, like, Xavier Von Erck is my boss. Like, I do this stuff because Xavier pays me to do it. And I also love that he thought Xavier Von Erck went to his 10-mile yard sale. He just really thinks it's all this concerted effort by one person pulling the strings. And it's really just a bunch of people that think you're really stupid and funny, Lauren.
And we have a 10-mile yard sale every year here on my road. And it's a big one at my house. Because my family also sets up tables to sell stuff. Those thousands of people that go through in 2 days' time, including out-of-staters.
Sheetrock homes! I'm sorry. Sheetrock homes. That's beautiful. Who said that? I'm sorry. Who saw that? Who said that? I'm so sorry. I missed your name. I just saw Sheetrock Homes. No, I haven't gotten any checks from Xavier yet. What the fuck up? Yeah, you thought Raptor Bacon, Bacon Boy.
I think it was Von Erck that was here at my house at the yard sale this year. I've never seen him in person. Have you? Here's more call papers for you.
What?
She literally said, don't send me any more of that shit, dude. She just said, don't I don't want to see your stupid court papers. You know, it must be in some ways ridiculously easy to catfish Lauren. Because you don't even have to ask for this shit. He's going to send it to you. He's going to give you his social security number. And that's not a dig at anybody that's catfished him. I know the amount of work that probably goes into that. It's ridiculous, and how mentally exhausting it must be. But the actual, like, getting information from him, like...
I told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Wayne Tech 10 donated $4. Pesky people online are pretty avoidable. You got caught because you kept talking. Not to mention the nudity and fantasy scenarios. Conrad knew he was ruined. He still believes in the Xavier boogeyman like he's his Lex Luthor.
His Lex Luthor? Trying to ruin him. Crazy. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I don't think Lauren's mind can handle, like, complicated concepts. So he dumbs it down for himself, if that makes any sense to anyone. Like, the Church of Cawd thing. You know, in his mind, it has to be, you know, just to be able to live with himself. He doesn't deserve any ridicule because this is all brought on by Xavier Von Erck. And Xavier Von Erck did bad things himself. Therefore, you know, he's being persecuted. We're, you know, I'm doing a hate crime right now making fun of Lauren.
Why do you have all these papers?
I had 5 years of...
Yeah, Shinsquala, Lauren's dream is not only to date Casey, but to have the decoy that arrested him help prove his innocence. Hi, Cole.
Incarceration. I'm not known for sitting on my butt when something feels off. What I did was so wrong, and I take responsibility for that and condemn myself for it every day, but I won't let it define me. If things hadn't happened the way they did, and it was only law enforcement involved, I would have just sucked it up and did my time and not looked into anything. It didn't happen that way.
I wouldn't have looked into anything. I love that he thinks he's done, like, this big investigation. Half of the shit, I would guarantee, half the shit he has on Perverted Justice is stuff that's provided by Emma. Because he chooses still to believe what he wants to believe. Even though she's, you know, he knows her to be a liar, a manipulator, which aren't bad words when you're doing them to Lauren. But he chooses to believe what he wants to believe.
And the things they were doing when they arrested me were just too far out of line.
Okay.
Then I was in jail for 18 months before being moved to prison.
Oh,
During that time, my mom found some things.
Oh, your mom?
And I started doing my own research. The sheriff that arrested me was the same one that transported me from the jail to the first prison I was at. He recognized me and we talked a little.
Oh.
He told me that if he knew that NBC was going to be there, he would never agree to work that night.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sure. I'm so fucking sure. You know what that conversation probably went like? It's like, oh, you're the guy that we arrested at that sting house. He's like, yeah, they did this and this and this. And the sheriff just, like, not having the mental energy to deal with someone like Lauren was like, oh, yeah, if I knew NBC was there, I would have just stayed home. That maybe you should have too, Lauren.
Convinced me to dig more. I had so many of my civil rights violated, it was pitiful.
What civil rights do you think Lauren had violated? Can someone name a civil right? I don't even think he knows what civil rights are. What civil rights? I love that he makes these broad statements. I had so many of my civil rights violated, it was pitiful. But he doesn't name one. Unless what he's about to say is violations of his civil rights. And if that's the case...
And NBC was giving directions to the cops, even on where to stand me, so they could get the good shot.
Yeah, that happens. Usually, what is that called? A perp walk? That happens. Can you move him over here? Because that's going to be a good shot. That doesn't negate what you did. Just because it went on television, or just because maybe the cops that were involved in it were hamming it up a little bit. This would be a good time for the pig, like, that doesn't mean that what you did doesn't count.
And that
I
wasn't
just don't even know what to say about him anymore.
the only thing that they did. But I'll save more for tomorrow.
Oh.
If you want to know about it, but right now, my eyes are starting to close.
Yeah, you don't say.
Good
She literally said she didn't want to see anymore.
night. Sorry for being so tired right now. Oh yeah, I think I gave a long answer, so a short one would be because they were a part of my research and legal work on my case. That's just a small amount. I had 2 more boxes that I burned.
I would love to have those boxes in front of me right now. What comedic gold that would be. Your case is over. You know why, Lauren? When Lauren talks about how his lawyer didn't, and I don't know how this would have proved him innocent, but that his lawyer didn't go to the pawn shops to see that he tried to pawn his camera. I think the idea is like he doesn't understand, or he didn't for a long time. He thought they were going to charge him with intent to produce child pornography because he had a camera in his car. When he literally said in the chat, "I'm going to take a picture of my penis in your vagina." So he's like, "Oh, my lawyers didn't look into this and look into that." No, Lauren, you know why? Because there was no trial. Like rules of evidence and things like that are for a trial. You don't have to be an attorney to know that. You pled out because you were looking at, what was he looking at, 30 some years? So the only smart thing Lauren did, because he would have been convicted, as much as I would love to have that court transcript. Your lawyer was smart and said, "This is a slam dunk. You're going to go to prison for a long time. They're going to get rid of this charge and you're only going to have 5 years and lifetime registration." And he should have been thankful. Instead, NBC was telling the cops where to stand and the prosecutor killed himself and I was trying to pawn my camera. I mean, what a dunce.
Good night. Good morning. I think I've could have used another hour or 2 of sleep, but once I'm awake, it's not likely I can get back to sleep, so guess I'm up for the day. What kind of music do you like?
No answer.
I'm singing, I'm playing my guitar right now.
Nobody cares.
I'm done playing guitar and singing.
I'm done playing guitar and singing. It's like it's just constant emails. Like Casey needs a fucking update. She doesn't know you. I'm playing my guitar and singing. I'm taking a poop and wiping my butt. I'm washing my toes. And then I'm going to wash my ash. And then I'm going to take the soap that I wash my ash with. And I'm going to wash my face.
Been a while since I played my guitar, so my fingertips are hurting.
I like hip hop because it is what I.
He just has to bring up that he plays guitar. Like that. She's going to be like, "Ooh, he plays guitar. Hey, Lauren, your guitar playing sucks."
I like dancing too. I looked at all the documents.
Hey, Lauren,
I don't know.
I hope you're
I'm
watching.
just not buying it.
I hope you're watching. You suck.
It's all accusations with no proof. Either way.
Permission to publish portions of the chat log to the jury, Your Honor. Lauren, you know what would be the ideal situation? Lauren representing himself in court. He's so smart. It would spin your head.
I still enjoyed my time volunteering for them, and they provided the
I
platform.
told you forever. I meant forever with you.
Just Hear Me Out donated $5.
Thank you.
This time-lapse morph is ridiculous. His head refuses to maintain its shape. His eyes and ears are all over the place. P.S. Are you naked?
Are you naked? Of course I'm naked. Isn't everyone? Aren't we all supposed to be naked? Oh, fuck. Here we go. We'll watch a little bit more, then we got to wrap it up.
My acting career. So I'm grateful for that.
I had a lot more stuff on them, but those 2 boxes I burned,
Oh my God.
that's where I had most of it.
Nobody
I just got tired of it eating at me and
cares.
wanted to move forward. Unfortunately, they don't. And they are the ones that continue the online crap about me.
Yeah.
They continue sending me stupid things in the mail. And you certainly didn't need them to launch your acting career. In my opinion, you would have gone further without them. But I've had some admiration for you for a long time. So that may make me a little prejudiced too.
Prejudiced.
You like any country music? 80s pop and country is what I like. I respect all types of music though.
No, you don't.
Because it's the words behind them that make the song.
Listen to the
Did
words.
you know that most people thought you was 19 when you did that show? Including me.
Yeah.
No,
Lauren
I
was
don't
disappointed.
like country music at all.
Damn, she's 19. Fuck. It's a little too old.
Or 80s pop. I like the new stuff, like Cardi B.
Yeah, the judge gave him the best advice. Just stay off the fucking internet. Because here's the thing that Lauren doesn't seem to understand. He's the one providing us with all this content because he continues to engage in this ridiculous behavior. We wouldn't have any of this if he would just stay off the fucking internet and off the phone. Just stop, Lauren. His image of himself is way too high. Like, he's able to pull these beautiful porn stars and actresses, and he looks like he's in his 30s. I mean, want your nightly look at it?
Lil Wayne, and DaBaby.
Permission to publish defendant's live stream nude videos to a 13-year-old child.
The show definitely helped boost my career and more acting jobs. I still get recognized for my time on the show. It's so great. People get so excited when they see me at the store and stuff. What do you mean you've admired me?
Ugh.
Oh no, who is most people? I thought I was a convincing little girl.
You were.
I look younger than I am.
Before I wander too far away from the perverted justice subject, I should probably add that I'm a firm believer of not everything is as it seems.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if they have it now or not, but they used to have another site named evilvigilantes.com too. And that night, regardless of what I said in my chat log, I had planned on going out to my favorite karaoke club with my friends. It was my birthday.
Somebody fucking explain to me why he thinks that matters. And that night, regardless of what I said in my chat log, I had planned on going out to my favorite karaoke club with my friends. It was my birthday, and they were going to buy me drinks all night. It was at the very last minute that I got pathetic and went to the Sting House. Why does that matter? You spent a month being pathetic, so it wasn't at the very last minute. I mean, you can intend to go help elderly nuns cross the street on your birthday or donate to St. Jude's or whatever. But if you don't and you go meet a kid or what you think is a kid to have sex and take pictures of it, what you wanted to do or were intending to do doesn't fucking matter. Why does he think it matters? Yeah, that makes Lauren look worse. He had the option to get laid and still chose to fuck a child.
And they were going to buy me drinks all night. It was at the very last minute that I got pathetic and went to the Sting House. What I would give to go back in time and redo so many things differently.
I bet.
I've never heard of DaBaby. I've heard of the other two, though. I'm amazed that you don't like today's country.
Gee, Lauren,
you
I'm
look like
surprised
the
you've never
type
heard
of
of
person that
DaBaby.
would like today's country.
You look like the type of person that would like today's country. It's like he's a commercial for a radio station in Maine. What does that mean? You look like the type of person that would like today's country. A broke alcoholic would have never turned down free drinks unless his need to be with an underage girl was more of a drive for him. And he was broke. I mean, he had to scrape together gas money, but he had enough to buy like the 14-count pleasure pack for her.
And you do look younger than what you are. I
That's
do
why
too.
I like you.
Awesome, isn't it?
I do too. You look like you're 70, Lauren, so I don't know.
Lol. But the way that you hold yourself, your intelligence shows in your eyes. And that's just a really hard thing to hide because it's, how do I explain this? It's easy to see you trying to read a person. That's something the more mature person does, so it's hard to hide it.
It's like he doesn't, I mean, I don't understand what he's saying, so I know he doesn't understand. It's like he's written himself this script to sound romantic. Your eyes are deep pools that I just want to dive into. Just corny, cheesy shit. But I think my favorite might be, you look like the type of person that would like today's country.
And you don't like any country music or pop then, I guess. It's a bad idea for me to ever sing to you. Lol. Oh yeah, I forgot to answer one of your questions.
Like a cow, your intelligence is in your eyes. Thank you, Mark Stevens.
I seen you dancing some years back, and it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to be able to dance as well as you do.
That.
That is really weird. You haven't even met me, so I don't know how you think you know those things about me.
Casey, are you forgetting that I sat in the chair across from you at the Sting House?
There it is. You know what? Patrick is so convincing in my brain as Lauren that I thought Lauren said that. I mean, he said it, but I thought that was legitimately a line I heard Lauren say. Bravo, Patrick. Let's try it again. This is such a great line, though.
That is really weird. You haven't even met me, so I don't know how you think you know those things about me.
Casey, are you forgetting that I sat in the chair across from you at the Sting House? As for your dancing, I already told you about seeing you on a YouTube video I watched about 5 years ago with a group of other dancers, and I barely recognized you because you had curly hair. Does it still sound weird? Lol.
Yeah.
You think you can tell all that?
Yeah, it does. You didn't address anything that she just fucking said. Are you forgetting I sat in a chair across from you 15 years ago? You know what, Chatterbait Billy? He probably did. He probably did say something in a call. But I swear to God, it was like that exact same line. Very condescending. You know, like she's a child. I know he wishes she was a child.
About me because you sat across from me for 5 minutes 14 years ago? Still seems pretty weird. I was playing a character.
It was 5 minutes for you. You have no idea how many times I had to replay that whole thing over and over and over in my head, and then again from the video. You did a good job acting, but my head was so messed up at the time that I couldn't.
My head was so messed up at the time, I couldn't see past my nose. He believes that. He believes that just the fact that he showed up is evidence that he was messed up at the time. I mean, showing up to have sex with a kid, yeah, your head's fucked up. But that's not like an extenuating circumstance. It's like saying the fact that I wanted to fuck a kid just shows how screwed up I am. Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Couldn't see past my nose. The more I played it over in my head, the more I realized the things I should have been able to see long before I went to the house. I was not even close to my right frame of mind. So whatever you do, don't take any offense to what I've said.
I want a kiss first. Can I have a kiss? Like, he couldn't even spit game at a girl he'd been talking to for a month. When he saw the real case, he was like, hamina, 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 yum, 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 yum. How was your drive? Terrible. Huh.
It was not
Lame
meant to be
motherfucker.
offensive. I'm going to bed. Thinking about that whole thing is just really a depressing thing for me. And it really sucks that is the way you first met me.
That's the way you first met me. As if they were going to meet any other way.
If you don't mind from now on, I would like to steer away from anything about that show. And get.
You brought it up. You brought up the show, Lauren. Once again, you've done it to yourself.
Met me. If you don't mind from now on, I would like to steer away from anything about that show and get to know each other for who we are now.
Who we are
Please.
now.
Good morning, beautiful lady.
Ugh! Where does he get this cheesy bullshit? Good morning, beautiful lady. Casey, are you forgetting that I sat outside your house in my truck for 3 straight nights?
Found out today if I got the job I interviewed for on Saturday.
I thought he already
Keep
had
your
a
fingers
job.
crossed for me.
Okay.
Somebody sent me something that weighs 36.2 pounds. It doesn't say who sent it, but it's from Amazon. People are freaking nuts.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, it is. I think it's funny, too.
So, I mean, people send Lauren stuff. I think in this case that package is like dog food. which is really a nice thing to do for his dogs because he buys them Gravy Train. Yeah, people send him stuff. Like, I mean, besides dildos, and like they left him a carton of cigarettes, and Xavier left me cigarettes, and he took them to get dust for fingerprints. Stupid.
Why would anybody send anything to someone they don't even know? Not. It must have cost a lot to send it to.
Well, what is it?
Someone sent me an 11-pound bag of dog food and
that's...
a box full of dog toys for my dogs a few months ago. So...
That's really nice, actually. Those poor dogs don't have anything, I'm sure. The only toys they have are like the garbage in Lauren's yard. That's actually really nice.
Odd. I don't know yet. It is supposed to be delivered tomorrow.
32
I got the message in my email that it's coming by UPS. I'm still not 100% positive that I have that job yet, but it's looking really, really good.
Good for you.
You've been so quiet, I didn't think you were still around.
What do you mean?
I was only kidding. I haven't said much, so it would be kind of hard for you to respond if I haven't said much myself. Have you ever been to Maine?
Yes, I've been there once. It's very cold.
What's his fucking love affair with Maine? He acts like it's... Well, I know why. I know why. Because he lives there, so it's special. You must be special. You're my state.
It's only cold in the winter. The summertime is hot and nice. What did you do when you were here?
I went snowboarding.
That's the only thing you did? You missed out on snowmobiling? And so many things in the summer?
Like looking at trees. Looking at trees. Going to yard sales.
For a week. Don't you live in Bowling Green?
That's a great point. That's a great question. Like, yeah, Casey would assume because he was arrested in Kentucky that he lived in Kentucky, right?
Not hardly, Lowell. You really haven't caught up on anything about me, have you?
Yeah, this is on November 1st, 2021. So it was like a little over a week, I think.
Wow. I truly am amazed. You know, if you dial...
Yeah, he talks about snowmobiling. He acts like he's like really this outdoorsy type, and he's never mentioned it before.
Star 67, then my number, you would be able to call me, and it would come up as restricted. I wouldn't know your number. Just
I love
a
that he
thought for you to ponder,
explains Star 67.
I live in Maine. I was living in Nashville when the sting happened.
When the sting happened. He's always like this just passive player in the whole play. The sting happened. He was incarcerated. It's just so silly.
Why would I have caught up on you?
Like he's on the cover of National Enquirer.
To be honest, I totally forgot you even existed.
Fair.
Believe it or not, it's a relief to me for you to say that.
Oh, sure.
So many people have gotten up.
That's like when he says, you know, when Casey's like, you thought I was going to come up there and have sex with you right away. And he's like, you know what? That makes me feel even better about you. Bullshit.
Says to me, it's weird. It's like this UPS delivery tomorrow. I don't understand anything about the way people are behaving to me. Some good and some bad, but it seems like they all want to see me so they can have a picture and put it up on YouTube. Or for whatever other reason they have. It's just weird.
He just still doesn't get it.
Okay, which one of us is spelling the word weird wrong? Lol.
You're spelling it wrong.
Are you sure? I before E except after C. Does that rule apply in that word?
Jesus
Lol?
Christ, you're in third grade, dude. He's in fucking third grade.
Yes, I'm sure.
I just looked it up on your eat. No wonder I didn't win the spelling bee when I was in school. Guess I should have paid attention instead of passing notes. Lol.
Passing notes. I'm sure he didn't have any friends. He would like be passing a note to himself. No, you know what? Lauren had an imaginary friend in school, and she grew up to be Jamie Amy. It's a long love affair.
I'm going to sleep now, I guess. Good night. Good morning, beautiful lady.
Haha, good morning.
He does need a glitter bomb. I'd like a glitter bomb. Are you kidding?
I'm missing something. What's the ha-ha for? Lol.
Well, because you have only seen my driver's license photo. How do you know I'm beautiful?
You were beautiful when I saw you in person. You're beautiful in your driver's license photo. I can't imagine there's much of change between then and now.
Doesn't he realize like how creepy this sounds? I don't know you. I haven't seen you in how many... We sat in the same room once for 5 years, and then I was arrested and went to prison. I mean, for 5 minutes. And then I went to prison. But you were so beautiful then. And in your driver's license photo. I can't do that.
Now, come out here and see me in person,
There
then
we
I can
go.
verify my statement.
There we go. Come out here and see me in person. So now we're going to start with this. Lauren's already, like, hooked.
Lol. Good morning, beautiful lady. You didn't respond to my last email.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Hope I didn't scare you with my response to your email. I was only being playful. Lol.
No, you weren't.
Although seeing you in person certainly wouldn't hurt my feelings. Lol.
Yeah. Here's the qualifier. Lol. Hope I didn't scare you. I was just joking. Lol. Although if you did come, I'd be okay with that, totally.
Good morning. No, I'm just a very busy person and don't read all my emails.
Well, you shouldn't skip over mine. Mine are important. Plus, I'm a good-looking guy that calls you beautiful lady.
Oh my god. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I really just want to put my fist through the wall. I'm a good-looking guy that calls you beautiful lady. Like Casey couldn't just actually meet men. Not guys or boys. Like men that are attractive and interesting and have jobs and don't get scammed all the time and don't live in a trailer and don't mooch off their mom and don't chain smoke and treat their dogs badly and yell at them and stink and pee in the yard and try to rape kids.
Lol.
Thanks, that is very kind of you to say.
You're welcome. And regardless of my ignorance in the past, I've been known to be a kind person and fun. I dare that in there. Lol.
What do you like?
Who has ever said he's kind and fun? I don't even think his mom says that to him. Got to shut it out.
To do for fun.
Singing, skiing, snowmobiling, hiking,
I told
camping.
you forever. I meant forever with you.
Sting donated $5. Do-do-do-ba-ah-ah-bee. Can you hear me?
Do-do-do-do. Berber. Thank you, Sting. Oh, shit. Asshole. Not you guys, me. I just, skipped to a different video. I think on that note, though, he's not perfect. Stop pointing out his faults. He had to found a junkie. I am a total money girl. We're going to leave off there. Because I don't want to get too ramped up this late at night. Because I won't be able to sleep. Yeah, just drinking and shitting outside. So let's see. How do I want to say goodbye this evening? Oh, I think with this one. This is one we haven't done in a while. Oh, Lauren Armstrong. You are a fucking loser. Well, guys, thank you so much. What the fuck happened? Hold on. Oh, my neighbors are playing music. I was like, what am I playing? I'm not done with my cigarette. Oh, Ramona's diaper. Thank you. I think I put the wrong thing on my, I didn't change my, I'll fix the description. I am so sorry. I'm still trying to get back in the swing of things. Thank you, Ramona's diaper. I apologize. Let me check. Yeah, I put the wrong thing. I will fix that. Rest in peace, Dale. Dale looked like an interesting dude. Like, he probably had, some, old man, New Englander, the heart of a man is stony, Lewis, and sometimes dead is better. Why are you rushing? So let's say goodnight while I fix my, what the fuck do you call it? My, I'm brain dead, guys. While I fix my, video description. Oh, fuck yeah. I just didn't change it, Ramona's diaper. I'm
Because
sorry.
you can't stop another guy from touching your fucking pussy when we're together. You will never be able to. Get your goddamn ass in the ass, ass in the
Fuck
ass,
yeah.
ass in the
Alright.
ass. Don't stop.
Bye, sweethearts.
Ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass. Get down! Walk. Call him. Ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass. Don't stop. Gotta get that ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass for someone else.
I'm sitting on my ass in my tail. 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 I got a tough man here.
You are fucking bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge. You are fucking bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge, bouncing on edge. Work that shit. Work that shit all fucking night. Work that shit. Work that shit all fucking night. It's probably a goddamn good thing that I'm insecure. I got some thinking to do.
Okay, we're gonna go for round 2. You ready?
No. Ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass. Don't stop. Gotta get that ass in the ass, ass in the ass, ass in the ass. Get down! Walk. But I thought I was fucking sober. Can't keep them